coming forward. And they're off for the Randox Grand National Handicap Chase. And Handy in the centre is a wave of the sea in a red cap. Also going forward, the big dog Manila Trump as they cross the John Hammer Melling Road. Reciter Prayer in a yellow jacket is Handy. So too Frankie de Burle towards the outside with Cloudy Glen and also Cocoa Beach as they jump the first fence.
At the first in the National, Cloudy Glen made a very bad mistake in his unseated rider. A Recite a Prayer has also gone. Hill 16 and Galvin are also fallers there at fence number 1. They go towards the second. Cocoa Beach just about landed out in front. And Fury Road has gone at the back of the field. And also the big breakaway has gone. And Durasso's another faller at the second. At the third, the open ditch, Cocoa Beach, Lifetime Ambition. They lead the way from Manila Trump. Then Mr. Coffee, Longhouse Poet and Born by the Sea. Then Corach Rambler and back on the lash, followed to the inside by Our Power as they take the fourth.
And it is Cocoa Beach that leads the way. Mr. Coffee is prominent, and so too is Lifetime Ambition ahead of Manila Trump, and then Longhouse Poet as they come to take the one before Beachers. Loose horses towards the 4 as well. Just in behind the lead is Born by the Sea. Born by the Sea is just racing in front. Vanillier is towards the back of the field at the moment. Our Power is towards the inside, followed by Velvet Elvis. Frankie Duberle, Lamilos is towards the back of the field as they now reach Beachers for the first time, and as they do so, it's Cocoa Beach that leads the way to Lifetime Ambition. Mr. Coffee, Our Power, in company with Longhouse Poet and Manila Trump as they come to Foynaven for the first time, and it is still Cocoa Beach that leads the way. Just seeing over in midfield, Capodano made a mistake at that. Dunboyne is towards the back of the field along with Gabby's Cross, and also near the back is Cape Gentleman. So 3 loose horses ahead of the field as they reach the canal. Cocoa Beach in company with Lifetime Ambition, Mr. Coffee and Our Power. Longhouse Poet is unseated at the canal there. A bad mistake in rear from Enjoy to Len. Loose horses running across them as they reach Valentine's.
Getting over Valentine's Brook, Lifetime Ambition has refused as Our Power and Mr. Coffee are now the leading pair. Close up behind is Cocoa Beach, and then came Manila Trump and Born by the Sea. Back on the lash, and Corach Rambler more towards the inside of Juan Marge as they get over that plain fence. Galliard de Menil is towards the back of the field, still going though, along with Any Second Now, and Enjoy Dallin. Dunboyne is just about last of all. Wider out there is Frankie de Burle with Gabby's Cross as they jump over this next open ditch. It is Mr. Coffee who leads the national field from Cocoa Beach and Our Power close up behind. Then Manila Trump and Juan Marge and Corach Rambler as they jump over this plain one from Fortescue, and then came Born by the Sea and back on the lash and Eva's Oscar. Behind Eva's Oscar is the big dog, then the light blue silks of Mr. Incredible. These are then followed next by A Wave of the Sea, then Velvet Elvis to the inside of Vanillier. Ain't That a Shame is further back through them along with Carefully Selected and Sam Brown, and behind Sam Brown is last year's winner Noble Yates and Cape Gentleman. Enjoy Dallin, Gabby's Cross, Any Second Now, and last of all is Dunboyne.
And turning now towards the 2 fences before the chair, Mr. Coffee leading the way to Cocoa Beach as they race on. Handy in behind is Our Power towards the inside, Wild Marge, and then Manila Trump. And they're followed towards the inside by Corach Rambler in a pretty good position. Back on the lash, and the big dog towards the outside as they jump this one. Followed then by Eva's Oscar, still in the race. Also still in the race is Fortescue and Born by the Sea in a red cap. Behind these leaders is A Wave of the Sea. Cape Gentleman has been pulled up, and they're over the next. Fortescue, Noble Yates towards the rear still. Any Second Now is well off the pace, and Dunboyne right at the tail of the field. Also Gabby's Cross is well back with Velvet Elvis. Moving on to the chair is Mr. Coffee from Our Power. Cocoa Beach the grey on the outside, followed then by Manila Trump. There, and a big mistake by Our Power on the inside of the chair. Going back in the field, Gabby's Cross is down. Also Sam Brown is a faller at the chair. Dunboyne remains well behind. Cocoa Beach over the water from Mr. Coffee in second place. They are followed by the big dog, very handy in third, Manila Trump and Wild Marge. Then Our Power on the inside, followed by Mr. Incredible. Close up now, Corach Rambler. Then back on the lash. They're trapped by Lamilos. And then on the inside is Fortescue. Behind these is Eva's Oscar. Noble Yates is just about in touch. Vanillier along with Noble Yates. Galliard de Menny Menil is still just about in touch as well. At the back, Dunboyne is being pulled up. Velvet Elvis is detached, and any second now is also rather detached, and they're going to be waved round the next fence.
It's Mr. Coffee and Cocoa Beach, the leading pair, as they bypass this one from Our Power and Warmage. And then came the big dog. He's in a great position there, the white and red with the noseband, followed by Back on the Lash. Any second now has been pulled up. And Velvet Elvis has also been pulled up as they take this next plain fence. The remaining runners are all safely over and now head towards the open ditch again. Mr. Coffee, Cocoa Beach and the big dog, followed by Our Power, Warmage. And then right behind this one came on the inside Mr. Incredible, and not on the landing side there for Manila Trump, then Back on the Lash, followed by Capodano. Behind that one is Born by the Sea, then Corach Rambler. Delta Work is creepy into it, then Carefully Selected as they take the next one.
And it is still Mr. Coffee and Cocoa Beach, the big dog on the outside. Rawamash following with Our Power. They're followed by Manila Trump, the striped jacket Back on the Lash. Delta Work in the centre of the course, a white cap on the far left, just jumping that, making a slight mistake. Galliard de Menil as Delta Work has gone at that one, and Eva's Oscar as well, as they head to Beaches. And it is still Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee, the maroon, in company with Cocoa Beach. Our Power, Rawamash, Corach Rambler not far away. The big dog, the outside. Noble Yates trying to make ground with Capodano. A nod from Manila Trump over that. Fortescue is towards the rear with Vanillier, and Carefully Selected trying to make some ground as they come to the Foynaven fence for the second time. Mr. Coffee is leading the way to Cocoa Beach and the big dog. Rawamage, Our Power the inside. Corach Rambler is following those in company with Manila Trump. Capodano on the outer, and then Rachel Blackmore and Ain't That a Shame on the long side. Les Milos, then away for the sea as they come to the canal turn. As they jump in, it's Mr. Coffee that leads the way to Cocoa Beach and the big dog as they approach Valentine's for the second time, and Mr. Incredible is unseated approaching it.
And over Valentine's Brook, it's Mr. Coffee, touchdown out in front. He leads the way from Cocoa Beach and Warmage and the big dog. Then close up behind these in fifth is Our Power. These are then followed by Corach Rambler, the purple, and Yellow Silks. Manila Trump took a big chance of that. Capodano also made a mistake. Back on the Lash has been pulled up before that fence. They now race towards the final open ditch. And this is 4 out Mr. Coffee. He's over in front from the big dog who lands in second. Then came Our Power and Warmage. Cocoa Beach to the inside, then Born by the Sea, followed closely by a Capodano, and then Ain't That a Shame, he's got much closer. So too Galliard de Melil, then Lamilos. Next is Manila Trump. Noble Yates is under pressure now, followed then by Vanillier and Carefully Selected. A long way then back to find a Wave of the Sea. So they're heading over the Anchor Bridge crossing. Then it's Mr. Coffee is clear under Nico de Boinville from the big dog in second. Then Our Power back in third. Corach Rambler goes well at this stage in fourth. Then Lamilos and Born by the Sea and Ain't That a Shame, followed by Capodano, Galliard de Menil, Vanillier staying on, then Noble Yates, Manila Trump and Carefully Selected.
So Mr. Coffee is clear in the hands of Nico de Boinville for trainer Nikki Henderson and Lady Bamford. 6-7 lengths clear of the big dog, followed by Warmage in the blue and yellow jacket. Corach Rambler towards the outside of those with the white face as they head down towards the second last. Mr. Coffee coming in to take it over in front of Corach Rambler, the big dog. Warmage in fourth. Lamilos tries to run on in fifth place, then Born by the Sea and Galliard de Menil. Noble Yates further back. Now here they go towards the final fence in the Randox Grand National. Mr. Coffee is taken by Corach Rambler, and Corach Rambler has taken it up under Derek Foss from in second. Mr. Coffee, the big dog, Galliard de Menil, Warmage, and then behind these Born by the Sea. Noble Yates is making very good late headway, and then Vanillier, but Corach Rambler is well clear at the elbow. It's Corach Rambler. Vanillier is staying on strongly, the grey in second place as they race up towards the line. Derek Fox for Lucinda Russell, the one for Arthur combination. They're going to win it again with Corach Rambler. Vanillier finishing strongly in second. Galliard de Menil in third. It's tight for fourth between the big dog and last year's winner Noble Yates. Then Born by the Sea, Warmage, and then further back a Wave of the Sea. And then behind those, Mr. Coffee, who faded, Lamilos, and then Our Power, who made a very bad early mistake. And also towards the back of them was Fortescue, Manila Trump finishing tired, Carefully Selected. Frankie de Burle also right out the back with Ain't That a Shame.